It's been so amazing.
Would you be able to put a measurable metric where you were 4 weeks ago,
Mhm.
where you're at now?
Yeah, it's like off the chart. I'm gonna get myself close to 100. It's just life changing. I just got through meeting with a recruiter and they're so excited.
Can we start at the beginning? You and I connected 4 weeks ago. Can you describe to me how you were feeling, what was going on, and what you've experienced in the 4 weeks working together?
Yes, I will say coming into it really in a space of long term concerns about stability in my position with work and looking for some insights and change within the way that I was even responding to the dangling carrots over the last 5 to 8 years and how I was going to proceed with my perspective and mindset going forward to change things for myself and not stay stuck in others defining who I am and what I'm going to do in my future. I'm a commonsensical girl. I'm a very big picture person. And I think for me, your program resonated with me, made sense. There was lots of resources and the quantum tools were fantastic. I think going through those, it took me a little bit at first to dig into all of them. And I think once I did, I was like, wow, like to me, it makes sense. It really changed my mindset, making sure I prioritized it in the morning. And what I noticed throughout the day was whether it was with family, my husband, my mom, my sister at work, reaching really a different level of awareness and positivity, it just has been instrumental. And I know for a fact that I manifested this position that
Yeah.
I am currently interviewing for and have a very high confidence that it's going to work out.
We redid your resume, and how did that feel to you?
That felt good. I knew when I had hired a professional, well-known company on LinkedIn last August or July when our company went through the restructure and I was trying to prepare for the what if, that something was missing. It just wasn't really representing me, I think, the way that it needed to. And I'll be honest, like it was very expensive. It's very high dollar and so much better, what I have now. And obviously it worked because it was the resume that I used to attract the recruiter who she forwarded it to the hiring that knew me. So that would have never happened had that resume not really represented who I am more. And I think also manifesting and focused on what could be. I think it was a combination of a lot of things, right?
I remember you sharing with me in the first week of us working together, you were saying that you felt completely different and you were presenting in meetings differently. Would you mind speaking to that?
I would say, I think the positive energy and confidence obviously would attracts, it does attract others in wanting to partner, just really want to be around you and be like, they're all going, what is it that she's doing so different that gives her this edge on things? And I think it's contagious. And I
Yeah.
think that's what I'm seeing with my family too. And honestly, it's always been there. And there's been times over my career where it was there, but because of all that I've been through and transitioning, I let myself get away from it. And I think the tools were exactly what I needed, being a common sensible girl and knowing that makes sense. I believe in the law of attraction. I believe in my spiritual awareness and my faith. And so for me, it was just being able to put it all together and still working on it, right? Like
Yeah.
still going to continue to improve and be mindful that I'm not done, right? I'm a work in progress.
Absolutely, you nailed it. We know when we're in the zone and it feels really good. And most of us can't stay there or we fall out of it. And would you say having a system or support of being accountable, did that help you to maintain?
And started, I would say, whether it was having accountability to touch base and walk through things, or even holding myself accountable to follow the program in the morning. I've made it more part of my everyday routine. And there's not really anything that I've done before. I just think it was trying to get to the point where I could find what works, and this is what works.
You've already demonstrated so much excitement in such a short amount of time, Lisa.
I agree. I
Yeah.
agree. And
Yeah.
like even my interview with the recruiter today, it's so amazing. And they're so excited. She's talking to me, gonna get an offer in the future. Like just so amazing. And I'm just going, wow, like you don't have interviews like that very often.
Would you be able to put a measurable metric, let's say, where you were 4 weeks ago,
Mhm.
where you're at now?
Yeah, it's like off the chart. I'm gonna get myself close to 100, but I'm like, I still have room, so I can't quite do that yet. But just even being like down in the 30-40% range and then now being closer to 90 and 100, it's just life changing.